Hello everyone and welcome back to Sabi Market, where we use data to bring you insights on various topics. In this particular lesson, we are going to learn how to use data analysis ToolPak of Microsoft Excel to perform one-way ANOVA, or the analysis of variance. We already know that you have to perform the analysis of variance when you are asked to find any significant difference in a numeric data, but for more than two independent groups. So as you can see, we have a question which says, is there any significant difference in the average sales among various regions? In our previous lessons, we have dealt with the variable region and come to the understanding that there are four unique regions in the data that we have been working with. So we can see that the number of groups or unique values in the variable region are 4. So as the number of groups is more than 2, we can conclude that we have to perform analysis of variance or one-way ANOVA analysis or statistical test to find any significant difference in the average sales among the regions of South, West, East, North. So let us proceed. At first, we have to identify the null and the alternative hypothesis. The null hypothesis indicates there is no significant difference, and the alternative hypothesis indicates that there is in fact a significant difference in the average sales among various regions. And we have identified the statistical test required to perform the analysis, which is the analysis of variance single factor, or we can say in other words the one-way ANOVA. We have to test the assumption to meet the requirement that we are able to perform the analysis without any doubt. For this, you know that there are two assumptions for performing the analysis of variance test. The first one would be the normality test, and then the second one would be the homoscedasticity. Unfortunately, as we know, data analysis ToolPak in Excel doesn't include any tools or method to find the homoscedasticity for analysis of variance or ANOVA. Because the analysis of variance includes more than 2 samples, we cannot perform this particular test in Excel, but we can perform the test of normality. So we are going to go ahead now and then we'll perform the test of normality. The first thing we are going to do is to select this particular numeric value, that is the sales variable, and then we proceed to the insert tab, and then under the insert tab, here where we have statistical, we click on it and then we go ahead and select the histogram. You can see that the distribution is approximately normal or follows the normal distribution. We can consider this particular distribution as normal, so we conclude that the distribution of the variable cell is normal. So let's go ahead and give this chart, that is the histogram, a title, which is going to be normal distribution for sales. So we have normal distribution for sales. So let me go ahead and make this bold. So I've been able to make it bold. So you can see that we have our normal distribution for the numeric variable sales. So now we are good to go to perform the analysis of variance, though we are not testing for the homoscedasticity because of the lacking in data analysis ToolPak of Microsoft Excel. However, we have to assign the significance level, and you know this one is 0.05, the universal one. So here we are going to have our significant level, which is at 0.05. So we have assigned our significance level, and now we are going to manipulate our data in a way so that we can easily find our outputs. So you know what manipulation means. That is, we have to segment the sales data based on each region given, that is the south, west, east to north. So we have to name this, I'm going to name this particular cell, we're going to name it north, and here we're going to have south, and then here we're going to have east, and then here we're going to have west. So I'm going to select all of it and then make it bold. So select all of this and then make it bold. And now we are going to go ahead and paste the values of each region separately. At first, what we are going to do is that we would arrange the values of region in an ascending format so that I'll be able to distinguish the numeric data based on each region. So to do that, we are going to select the numeric, let's go ahead and arrange it. So we are going to select the variable region, and then under the data tab we are going to click on sort ascending. So if we click on sort ascending, we are going to have this. So we have east first, and we have east first and then the rest. So the next thing we are going to do is to select the numeric data of sales for the region east. We want to copy them and then paste them by following the paste special method of values. So we are going to select for just east. So this is where east ends. So we are going to, let's do that again. I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to copy, and then we're going to go over to where we have the east variable here, and then we are going to paste special, and then we'll select values only. So we have for east. So the next thing we'll do is to check after east, the next region we have is north. So we'll go ahead and then select north numeric values as well. So we're going to select from here and go downwards. Okay, so this is where north ends. Going to copy it as well, and then we'll paste special, left click and then paste special, values only. So we have our not numeric values. So let's go back and check the next region that we have. In the next region we have is South. So we are going to select the numeric values for South as well. We select and then we copy it, and then we go over to where we have the variable name here, and then we paste special. So we have our numeric values for South. So last but not the least, we are going to bring in the values of the West. That is the last region that we're going to work with. So we'll go down and then we select West. That is the last region. Sorry. We select and then we copy it, and then we go over to the variable name and then we paste special, and then we click on values only. So we have been able to bring in all our different unique region values. Now we will select all the numeric data. So we'll select all the numeric data, select all of it, and then want to proceed to the Home tab, and then want to change this general format. We want it in number format, so we click on number. So we have been able to change that from general to number. So that's all. Now we're going to, or rather now we are ready to perform the one-way ANOVA. So to perform the one-way ANOVA, the first thing we are going to do is to go to the Data tab, and then we'll click on Data Analysis ToolPak, and then we proceed to search for the ANOVA single factor. When you see it, you select it and then you click OK. First of all, we have to provide the input range. So the input range includes all this information, including the variable name. Including the variable name. We have to select all the values along with the variable name by dragging all the cells. So when you want to select, you start from where you have the north, south, east, west. That's the variable names, and then you drag them to the last numeric value. And then we are going to check the labels in the front row, rather the labels in the first row. Then we are going to provide 0.05 in the cell alpha, then select the output range option. That is where we want to plot our output. So let's say you want to plot your output here in Q4. So that is where you select this cell as your output range, and then you hit OK. So here you can see the result of the one-way ANOVA. So when you get your result, you select all the values, then you proceed to the Home tab and change the format to the number format, and that will be all. Now let's check the output. At first, you can see the average sales for each region, and from this analysis you can clearly see that the lowest average sales belong to the East region. Now we have to identify whether there is any significant difference among the regions for the variable sales. So to do that, we have to check the p-value, and you can see that the p-value in this case is 0.47, which is obviously higher than our significance level of 0.05. So unfortunately, we cannot reject the null hypothesis. So the decision is the null hypothesis is accepted and alternative hypothesis is rejected. And the conclusion is that there is no significant difference in the average sales among the regions within which the company operates. So this is how you can perform the one-way ANOVA by using the data analysis ToolPak in Microsoft Excel. So we've come to the end of this lesson, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and also do not forget to subscribe to the channel. If you know anyone at all that this video will be helpful to, please do well to share it to them. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section and I will attend to all of it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.